Good morning. It is Alphabet Tuesday, and we are going to be reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar first by Eric Carle. Then we're going to be feeding this very big, very hungry caterpillar. So let's get started. The Very Hungry Caterpillar. If you have this book, feel free to follow along. It is one of my favorites, as I'm sure it is one of yours. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up, and pop, out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple. So I have all of these pieces of food. Let's feed those. So I have one apple. On Tuesday, he ate through two pears, but he was still hungry. One pear, two pears. On Wednesday, he ate through three plums, but he was still hungry. One, two, three. On Thursday, he ate through four strawberries, but he was still hungry. One strawberry, two strawberry, three strawberry, four strawberries. On Friday, he ate through five oranges, but he was still hungry. One, two, three, four, and five. Yum, 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 yum. On Saturday, he ate through one piece of chocolate cake. There's that chocolate cake. Yum, 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 yum. One ice cream cone. One pickle. One slice of Swiss cheese. One slice of salami, one lollipop, one piece of cherry pie, one sausage, one cupcake, and one slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomach ache. He doesn't look too happy. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through one nice green leaf, and after that, he felt much better. Now, he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. And he built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and he was a beautiful butterfly. So this is one of my favorite activities to do with this book. So it's unfortunate that I am not in the classroom with you guys because it's a lot of fun to take turns and to feed the caterpillar. But instead, I had to do it on the screen. But let's say goodbye to Mr. Caterpillar. He's going to go back over here. And we'll get started on our next activity. So today we're going to be focusing on the letters G, H, and I. I'm just going to write them on a Post-it first. And then we are going to take out the Play-Doh. So For this activity, I need you to have straws that are cut about that length. I'm going to use a blue piece of paper for like my Play-Doh mat. You can use a pencil tip, or I have a skewer that I'm going to use to draw the letters. And then if I can think of anything else, I will share along the way. So first, I'm going to grab a Post-it, and I'm going to do the letter G. So we're starting at the top. You're going to go around, up, and then in. This is my capital G. And then for the lowercase, you're going to do the circle, and then the tail with a hook. So there's my capital G and my lowercase g. And then we'll quickly move to the Play-Doh part. So first you can play around with it. And I want you to squish it down. Then take the point. You're going to draw the uppercase letter first. So I started at the top and then in. So it's going to look like that. And then you're going to grab the tiny pieces of straw, and you're going to start at the top. Do not start down here. The top. And you're going to start squishing them in. Go all the way around. So it should look like this. Then, once you pull the straws out, pull them out in the same order so you get in your head that you start at the top and work your way around. Even when you pull the straws out, it's going to look like a G. Then you're going to take the Play-Doh off again. It's okay if it sticks. Smush it around. Put it back. Smush. Grab the tip. You're going to do the lowercase g. Start at the top of the circle. And then the tail with the hook. Do the same thing with the straws. Starting at the top. Do the circle first. And then the tail with the hook. Lowercase g. Pull it out the same way. Start at the top. Pull out the circles first. Then the tail. Then we're going to move on to H. So for H, you're going to start here. You're going to go line down, lift up, go on the other side, do a line down, and then you're going to go across. So down, down, across, and then lowercase h. I'm doing this upside down, so if it doesn't look too nice, I apologize. Then for the lowercase h, you're going to go line down to the middle, and then do a hump. So for this next one, I'm going to try drawing both of them with the stick. So uppercase, line down, lift up, line down, lift up, middle across. And we're going to do the lowercase h, line down, lift up, middle, then hump. And start with, so before I put the straws, you can see I have uppercase and lowercase. Do the first line, lift up, grab the other straws, and then middle across. Then you can do your lowercase, start at the top, do that line down, do the hump. Now I'm being very repetitive because if you are and you keep doing it, eventually it's gonna stick and you're gonna remember that you start always at the top, and then especially with H, now I'm gonna pull them out. I'm being repetitive. This line first. Take out the straws. Move over here. Take the straws out. Then take out the straws in the middle. Then with this one, do not start taking out the straws at the bottom. I want you to start at the top because that's what you do when you're writing it. All the way down. Then you're going to go back to the middle and take out all of these straws. And then when you look at it, you will see the uppercase H and the lowercase h. Just flip it over, smush it down so there's no holes. We're going to do our last letter, which is I. So for I, first time you're going to start at the top. You're going to go down, lift up, go across, and across. Again, it does not look that great because I'm doing this upside down. If I had it on the table, it would look a lot better. And then for lowercase I, line down, lift up, and then you have the dot at the top. So let's go and do this. Remember, start at the top, line down, lift up, across, then do bottom across, then we'll do lowercase I, line down, and that top dot. So you'll be able to see it more when we get the straws down. So do that line down. Do not do the bottom line first, you do top across. And then we'll do lowercase I, do the line first, and the top. So like that, let's take them off. So first for the lowercase I, you're starting at the top and you're doing the line first. Top across. Bottom across. Now for the lowercase I. Line down, take off first. Then the little dot, and we have ourselves a lowercase or uppercase I and a lowercase I, and it looks beautiful. So then afterwards you can just play with the Play-Doh if you want to, but it's good practice and repetition to just keep going. Remember, always start at the top, and then once you get the straws in, you take them out the exact same way, and then you can look at them. You can also write letters with the stick in the Play-Doh. Everything's good practice. Just please practice your letters in this fun way. So I think that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow for Craft Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow.